Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Rojas, and I'm here today on behalf of B&H to announce the new Sony a6600, which is Sony's new addition to the Alpha APS-C family. Let's talk about what Sony has done to elevate this camera from previous models. First, autofocusing speed. The Sony a6600 is slated to have an autofocusing speed of 0.02 seconds, which is the world's fastest autofocusing speed to date. That means that if you're trying to capture a subject that's moving very fast, the a6600 is going to be capable of capturing both clearly and securely. And speaking of tracking, Sony has implemented real-time eye autofocus to this camera, as well as real-time tracking to the Alpha 6600. So while those functions were developed by for the full-frame models, I'm personally glad to see that they're cascading down to the APS-C sensor models as well. In addition to that, the camera will feature 425 points of phase detection, which means that you'll have autofocus points practically everywhere over the entire sensor, which means that you can track your subject from corner to corner. The a6600 can capture any fast-moving subject with up to 11 frames a second with accurate autofocus and auto exposure tracking that you will never miss a moment of action. Now moving on to battery life, the Alpha 6600 is the first camera that will be outfitted with a Z battery amongst Sony's APS-C camera line, which means a higher battery capacity compared to its predecessors. How much better? 232% compared to the Alpha 6500, which means approximately 720 shots using the Z battery. For those of you that are shooting video, Sony has outfitted the a6600 with 4K HDR, S-Log3, and S-Gamut3 Cine. It will support real-time eye autofocus and real-time tracking for shooting videos as well, which is incredible. They are also supporting S-Log3 and Gamut3 in interval tracking for those of you that are trying to create time-lapse movies as well. Now in terms of color science, this camera for photo is going to be 14 bits of color. It's going to have the same color science as the A7 line as well as the A9 line. And for those of you that are interested in stability, this camera is going to have 5-axis stabilization as well. Again, it's going to be an incredible camera for those of you that are shooting both photo and video, just to have something that is going to be able to be stabilized with you guys as well. For those of you that have been monitoring this camera for a while, you're going to be pleased to find that it has a microphone jack and a headphone jack in camera, which is going to give you a complete solution for your shooting and monitor needs in camera. For those of you that have been following the a6600 line throughout its evolution, you'll also notice improvements to the structural changes like the grip, and also touch focus and touch shutter and the 180-degree tiltable LCD monitor. For those of you that are interested in megapixels, the Alpha 6600 is 24.2 megapixels in camera, which means that it's more than suitable for those of you that are just starting off to hobbyists and enthusiasts all the way to professionals. It's going to be a great camera for each and every one of you. If you guys are interested in seeing what this remarkable camera can do for you, be sure to check out our future videos that'll be on the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an incredible day.